Whoever decides to watch this clip, I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest real quick. Cause also off my previous video that I made last night, I forgot to mention that the former owner of the company that I was with, Paul Orberson, has cancer. Um, he had beat cancer several years ago, and he was able to continue FHTM. Unfortunately, it was shut down earlier this year. So just wanted to again, anybody who decides to watch this, just keep me in your prayers. Now, for former business partners that were also unfortunate might think otherwise about him negatively, I don't have the time for it because let's just be real. It wasn't so much the company as far as what this man was trying to do with nothing but good intent. Now, obviously, I don't know all the facts as far as the end of why the company was shut down, but just to hear that he had cancer, that he has cancer again right now, it kind of makes sense as far as why everything is probably the way it is right now. And I say that because I have a buddy who obviously I'm business partners with right now, and he had told me when the last, I think, mini convention in Tennessee, I can't remember if it was in like late November or December, that even he noticed that something just wasn't right with Paul when he was speaking. Now, obviously, probably the stress of what was about to go down from the Federal Trade Commission, but at the same time too, he's obviously speaking not so much the mental, but the physical part too. Obviously, it wears down. Both does wear down on you. More so the mental, because it does lead up to the physical. But it's just very, very unfortunate what happened. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for fortune, I would not have understood clearly what residual income is, what leverage is. Even just reading all these books about personal development, this personal growth. If it wasn't for this company, if it wasn't for that company, guys, let's be real, I just wouldn't be where I am right now. My subconscious mind wouldn't be as strong as it is right now against negative thoughts, and that's still something that I'm battling daily as far as just conquering that self-talk, the negative self-talk that we all have, everybody has. So again, nobody's perfect. It's just sad what's happening, what the news I heard, and I should have brought it up last night. So just bringing this up again today because I had a text from another former business partner too. He texted me the news, and I text back saying that I was going to let him know about that too last night. But I already sent a bunch of texts to other people too that were in our weekly meetings or Saturday meetings too in this area. So just wanted to get that word out there for people that don't know. Just keep him and Paul Orberson and his family in your prayers. Again, there's so many stuff as far as breaking it down. With not so much what he did for that company too, but just also for just me personally, what that did as far as, again, like I said, just reading books, listen to just listen to this motivational speakers, which again I would have never heard if it wasn't for this company. I did see a previous company a few years prior to joining Fortune, but at that time I didn't understand everything as far as residual income, leverage, but I knew it was real. And then joining Fortune in January of 2010, I just put a stamp on it as far as learning everything. I say this to a handful of people, and I will continue to say this. My first 11 months in that company, I learned more about business than my 4 years in Robert Morris, as far as what I was studying. So, just that alone was just mind-boggling. And again, not to say that I know everything. I'm still learning even to this day. So, again, from what I was going through this past weekend as far as another convention from another company with Empower, they said to start speaking from the heart. Not that I haven't been already, but it was just something. This was just something that was just on my mind big time because, I don't really have time to hear from any negativity from anybody that was a former business partner in the company that might have thought otherwise about the company or about Paul. There's no perfect company out there. not bashing on any company, but let's just be honest. There's no such thing as a perfect company. You just go with what fits you. So the ones that I joined, they just fit me. And I'm proud to say that I am in Empower and in CCO. So I've just continued to grow. And again, if it wasn't for Paul Orberson just deciding to want to go help the ordinary people with Fortune, again, I would have met some of the friends that I have right now to this day. And, still meeting new friends. But again, if it wasn't for that, a handful of people that are in our in other companies or people that I've met over the last 3 years, it has all been for like I said, they would not have been in my life. Period. If it wasn't for him making that decision. So again, just keep him in your prayers.